So, one of the things I struggle with as an artist is composition. And composition is the placement of elements to make sure that at the end your image is really cool looking. So, here I'm just starting with a really basic drawing, trying to put all the elements where I think they have a good conversation with each other and product will look good. As you can see, I've been working on this little drawing of an angel. I'm going to cut that out and paste it on top of the rough drawing. And then I'm going to place colors and shapes and stuff and try to make sure that everything looks right. And you'll see here throughout the process, I'm going to be just grabbing stuff and moving it around and trying to just get the placement of everything just right. This way, I'm not spending a lot of time on painting, and then the end product just looks really disjointed and not not good. So I'm going to start laying in the background colors. We've got the sky and the mountain, and we're going to have some nice green rolling hills to try to set the scene. What I'm doing here with the middle ground and the foreground, rolling hills, is I'm trying to set color temperature. More bluish green is going to push back into the background, and more yellowy green is going to naturally pop up in the foreground. And this is something called atmospheric perspective. Now, again, I'm trying to be pretty general here. I'm laying out big colors and big shapes, and I'm just trying to get everything in the composition right, because that's what I'm concerned about right now. I switched my brush to a more jaggedy brush, even though I'm not trying to get into details. Mountains gotta look jaggedy, so that's why. Okay, so perhaps too many details here, but whoopsies. Also, I'm going to blend the base of the mountain in with like the far off hills, because all the vegetation and stuff is going to go up in the foothills of the mountain. So I'm just trying to make that transition a little less hard. Refining the grassy hills here a little bit. If this digital painting program looks interesting to you, this is Krita. Hope I'm saying that right. That's Krita. And you can get a free copy for yourself at krita.org. Cutting the background out from the angel to make it, blend in with the scene a little bit. Here I am taking the rough drawing. There's probably a much better way to do this. Actually, I think I know a much better way, but hey, this is the way I did it. I'm just selecting with the magic select tool and deleting the tannish color, trying to preserve just the black drawing, and gonna superimpose that over this roughed out background and see how it all looks. Here I am blocking in color. This dragon is a big black dragon, and the wraith is black, and I know that that's going to have an effect on the composition. So blocking in the colors of all the characters and seeing how it all plays together. And you're going to see I'm going to move stuff around a bit afterwards. So this video was sped up 4 times speed already, but here I'm timesing it by 7 just to speed stuff up. So hyperspeed. Okay, and probably predictably, this black wraith is lost against the black dragon, so now I'm zipping him around. I select him, and I'm just grabbing him and moving him around and seeing where I can put this wraith that makes sense visually. Okay, with the wraith set, I think that's where I want them. I think that's going to look good. I realized that it's unbalanced, the composition, so I'm placing some things in the foreground just to bring some detail, but also to balance all the characters and just make everything look right. Some details on the Chaos Goddess, just trying to get her placed out. Alright, the dragon is iridescent and he kind of shines a little bit of purple, so seeing how some purple would change or not change the composition. On top of that, the Wraith is kind of a smoky, vaporous character, so I'm playing with different effects and seeing if that changes anything with the composition. Just want to get everything roughed out and see how it's looking and move stuff as needed. So off screen I repainted the tail brown. I think I'm going to do a brown underpainting now that I feel like I know what the color should be. And looking at the composition, yeah, I think this works. Although that Wraith still isn't really working in the composition, so probably move him around a little bit until I'm absolutely satisfied. And that's why, looking at composition early can save you some time as an artist. Well, I hope this was helpful or entertaining or, not a total waste of your time. Anyways, until next time, goodbye.